young fool. Only now do you begin to see the power of the dark side. Hi guys, welcome to update 3 of the X-Wing diorama. So as you can see on the bench here, our 3D printed parts have arrived. So let's just take a look at these because it's phenomenal. So we've got the blaster cannon all nicely detailed out, and we have all the separate sections. It's all hollow, so installing tubing is going to be easy. And if we just take a look at one of them, obviously the Hasbro version. So we do like a size comparison. Yeah, once all the extra bits are on, it's actually going to be slightly bigger than the Hasbro, which is all good. Oh yeah, I haven't got that part out, but there is a part for these sections here as well. I didn't come across that in the bag. It'll be in another bag somewhere. But anyway, yeah, we were doing a hangout yesterday and I came across this part here and I couldn't think what it was for. And then I realised this X-Wing is not the Force Awakens X-Wing. And of course this part here will glue to that section in there, and then we have another cowl in that we'll go over like so. So we've got all that good stuff to come. Again, nicely detailed. Engines are hollow, so lighting this would be an absolute doddle. And it's all moulded in. So really crisp. But the best, which I find fantastic, is the actual cockpit. Can you actually make out the detail of that? You've got a row of lights just down there, and they're all pitted, so drilling these out is going to be easy. And also around here, so the circuit board hasn't come yet for the lighting system, but I'm looking forward to this is being designed in mind for lighting, because you've got cavities all over the place where you can install fibre optics. So looking forward to that one, guys. Unfortunately for me, the pilot is moulded into the seat. Now, because it's a diorama, I didn't really want a pilot, so I might have to Dremel him completely out, which is a shame because really nice detail to him, and he fits in really nicely as well. So, but I only really wanted the chair because I didn't really need a figure, so I might go ahead and just Dremel him out. But then again, I don't know, I might keep him. It is nice. But yeah, I can't get over this cockpit, guys. It's just brilliant. I'm looking forward to getting all that drilled out. So that's probably today's job, is to clean all these parts, get rid of all the flash, and then we can start gluing some parts together. And then we've got the task of taking this guy and deciding on where to chop. I think I'll just follow this line, chop this section out completely, because this has a nice flat smooth area, so it should just, I can't even get into camera, sorry guys, but there should just fit nicely. I want to try and keep as much material as I can to glue to, which is the second issue with this, is because it's such crappy material, super glue's not going to work on it, and believe me, I've tried. So the only alternative that I can see is epoxy. Now I'm not 100% sure on whether epoxy is going to stick to it yet, so I'm going to take some pieces that I've chopped out and just practice with a bit of gluing. But anyway guys, I'll be back as soon as I've got something else to show you, so stick around. Hi guys, yeah, I've just laid all the parts out so you can just have a look. These are the parts that I didn't show you earlier, but yeah, it's all hollow, so it's good to go. I really, I can't express to you how impressed I am. I mean, even to the engines, if we get a good shot of it, hang on a sec, there, you can see the there, you can see that it's not flat, that it's actually got tubing on it. It's just phenomenal. I really love it. Got some clear parts here. Obviously this front one here is a visor for the pilot, but it's thrown in these three here. I'm not sure what they are. Obviously it's something to do with this cockpit, but I mean, just look at it guys, you know, let's just take a moment here. There you can see all the lighting in them divots there, and just the level of detail inside, you know, that grill for instance there, you know, it's actually a grill. It's just brilliant. All the pipe work goes underneath. This is going to be spectacular once it's lit. I just can't wait. Got a few bits of flash holding the targeting computer there. They'll have to be cut out. But on the whole guys, I'm really impressed with it. If we just take our canopy a second, be roughly somewhere about there. Yeah, be somewhere like that. So we've got the actuators there, so I might actually just glue that straight to the actuators. But then again, we can sort that out afterwards. At the moment I've got just a ton of cleaning up to do, take all this flash off. I've already damaged one of the engine nozzles by dropping it, you idiot. Which one was it now? It's good that I can't find it, because there we go, it's literally missing two little points there. But seeing as though it's getting worked on, who gives a turkey? Yes, the walls, we've been working on these. They've all got L-shaped brackets now, especially in the corners, because this one's really thin and a bit but once it's screwed together, and that is fine. We've gone through a load of Rust-Oleum stone, textured the inside for all the plaster work. The outside has been covered in stone, but this is pretty much going to stay the way it is. It's just going to be gloss white. So if we come down to this level, once the acrylic's in, you see, you can look through here and you'll be able to see all the action that's going on with the X-Wing, and you'll be able to get a different angle looking through that way. Also the power generator completely done now, all the lighting's installed. I've used Lou Del Masso's masks to create some Aztec paneling on that, so that'll be situated somewhere there. But yeah, I've got my work cut out for me today. I'm taking the wife out later for a meal, so I better crack on with some work. So I'll catch you guys when I've got something else to show you. See you later. Hi guys, yeah, we've got a bit more done now. I've gone ahead and I've printed off loads of reference pictures for the X-Wing, so we're in good stead with that. As for the wing itself, I've gone ahead and I've made myself a template. As you can see, it says template, as if you didn't know what it were for, which will just sit nicely in there, so I can just cut my styrene out and then go ahead and scribe in all the details and add styrene where needed. But I wanted to show you this. I can't get over the detail of it. I'm completely sold on 3D printing. But yeah, the pilot's gone. He's gone for his coffee break. Put the detail back into the chair because there's no need for him. Although I did have one disaster, the joystick. I was cutting off the hand and psst, Carpet Monster's got it somewhere. Hopefully I can find it. If not, it shouldn't be a big deal just to make it up. But I'll have to take the camera off, so just hold on guys. Ooh, sorry. But there we go. So it gives you an idea on what we're going to achieve once we got this installed. I kind of wish I hadn't removed this window now, because I'm going to have to black that out, black it out on the underside, because you don't want to see down there because there's nothing to see. But yeah, next task is to clean up all these parts and start drilling out all these tiny little holes for fibre optics. But yeah, I mean, just the detail on these engines. I was looking at the studio miniature and they're exact. It's perfect. And it nicely all... In fact, I'm going to have to put this back on tripod because I can't do it one-handed. There we go. Yeah, these fit together like a glove. In like that. Can't even fit it on camera. So I'm going to have to start getting my paints list together now. I think for this I'll probably get the jet exhaust alclad. For that I'll probably go ahead and metallize this whole engine. I was thinking about either doing hairspray or the salt technique, but in fact what I think I'll do is liquid mask and just blodge it on here and there. Paint it grey, do another layer of that, paint it white, do another layer of that, and then peel it all up, so we'll get metal and all sorts. I can't remember if I mentioned, but I've ordered oil paints too, so we're really going to go to town on all these little greebles here. They're going to be all nicely rusted. The blaster cannons are seriously cool. Cap just goes in like that, and then we just glue that section there and you've got one cannon. Again, it's exact to the studio model filming miniature. The only dilemma I do have is because this ship is in the landing bay, is that I'm going to have to unfortunately chop this to create my doors for the rear landing gear, which I think is the best thing to do is to take it over to the bandsaw, cut straight down, maybe follow this line here straight across there, up there, and take that out. But what I'll have to do is continue that line to the end and just remove the whole lot, chop this section, glue this section back on, do a bit of filler work, get that back to how it was, and then with this piece I can just chop down the middle, and then I've got my 2 landing gear doors. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, guys. I think these are going to be a lot shorter, these updates, because there's a hell of a lot to do, and if I just drone on for at least a couple of hours, you're probably going to kill yourself. So yeah, the wing, I'll get rid of this. It doesn't have this on, so they'll be going. I'm not even sure about this. I think that'll probably end up getting chopped and it'll just be a flush wing. We're gonna, this is the what is this? It's the, yeah, right wing. We'll have to drill out on the corners here for 2 green LEDs. In the film, the lights, the headlights, they've got flaps on the wings that opens up and the lights are there. Don't know if I'm doing the headlights yet. Probably. I mean, I could always mount them maybe in the corner here somewhere, or we could maybe just run a fibre optic just through there and have it shining through there. Either way, once I've got me styrene cut out from my template, I can go ahead and do all my scribe lines into the plastic, cover that. But before I cover that, I want to run my fibre optics. Any wiring that I need to do, run it into there. If I gently take this out because I don't want to damage it. Same deal with the engines, I think. I'm going to follow this line, chop all that straight through. Hopefully then that'll stick on like that. But yeah, hopefully, we'll see, because this material is just, it's dreadful. I'm hoping that epoxy will be strong enough that it'll actually adhere to this, because like when I was cutting out the windows, for instance, this happened, which isn't good. It did stick together with Gorilla Glue, but not for long. So I might have to see what glues are compatible with this. But what I think I'll have to do anyway is paint these in 2 halves. So we'll paint the top half, get the red stripe on, do all the weathering, cut out my panels that I want to remove. We'll get all that done. And then we've got the second section, the bottom hull. Same deal with that, get all the painting, weathering done. Get the 2 halves together, get it all buttoned up with all the electronics and what have you, and then I can go over and do some more weathering. I've got some, like I said, oil paints coming, so I can do all the rust effects on here. I think this section here, that'll be alclad, maybe steel or something like that. But yeah, I think that'll do it, because I'm just rambling now, guys. Yeah, I better get on with my paints list. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the update 4. Okay, see you later.